A world slipping away. Kim's struggle with lost words. Kim isn't your typical protagonist. She's not on some grand adventure to slay dragons or save the world. Her battle is far more internal, far more relatable. Kim is fighting to hold on to something we often take for granted: words. Imagine waking up one day and finding the world around you muted. The words you rely on to express your thoughts, your feelings, your very essence are gone. This is Kim's reality. The author doesn't shy away from the raw, visceral emotions of this experience. Frustration simmers beneath the surface, occasionally boiling over into anger, fear, even despair. We see Kim grappling with the isolation of losing her voice. Everyday conversations become impossible hurdles. Connecting with loved ones feels like reaching across a chasm. The world, once vibrant and full of meaning, starts to fade to gray. Yet even in the silence, a spark remains. A desperate yearning to bridge the gap, to find a way to communicate. And it's in this yearning that Kim's journey truly begins. Echoes of memory. Navigating loss and silence. Silence can be deafening. It amplifies every unspoken word, every unvoiced emotion. As Kim navigates this new world of silence, memories become both a comfort and a source of pain. They offer glimpses into a past where communication flowed freely, but also serve as stark reminders of what's been lost. The author masterfully uses the motif of echoes throughout the story. Echoes of conversations, echoes of laughter, echoes of a life lived in full voice. These echoes haunt Kim, reminding her of the richness of language and the depth of her own thoughts and experiences. But memory, like language, is a fickle thing. It distorts and fades over time. Kim finds herself clinging to these fleeting fragments, desperate to piece together the tapestry of her past before it disappears completely. There's a sense of urgency in her search, a race against time to preserve what remains of her verbal identity. The story doesn't offer easy answers. It grapples with the complexities of loss and the enduring power of memory. It explores the ways in which we hold on to the past, even as it slips through our fingers like grains of sand. Painting pictures with broken sentences. The power of imagery. In the absence of words, Kim discovers the power of other forms of communication. She finds solace in art, music, and nature. She learns to express herself through colors, melodies, and the textures of the world around her. The author's prose mirrors this shift in communication. Vivid imagery and sensory details take center stage. We're no longer simply told about Kim's experiences. We feel the warmth of the sun on her skin, hear the rustling leaves whisper secrets in the wind, and taste the bitter sweetness of a forgotten memory. Metaphors become Kim's new language. She compares the feeling of losing her words to a bird with clipped wings, grounded and unable to soar. She sees her fragmented memories as pieces of a shattered mirror, reflecting glimpses of a past she can no longer fully grasp. This reliance on imagery and metaphor invites the reader to participate in Kim's journey of rediscovery. We're forced to look beyond the surface, to decipher meaning from the spaces between the lines. We learn that communication, in its purest form, transcends words. It's about connection, about finding ways to bridge the gaps between ourselves and others, even when words fail us. The fragility of language, a universe in a grain of sand. Kim's story isn't just about the loss of words, it's about the fragility of language itself. It forces us to confront the limitations of words and the ease with which they can be taken for granted. We see how easily misinterpretations arise, how words can be twisted and manipulated, how silence can speak volumes. The author subtly reminds us that language, for all its power, is but a tool. It can be used to build bridges or to erect walls. It can be a source of great beauty and profound cruelty. This exploration of language's duality adds a layer of philosophical depth to the narrative. It prompts us to consider the weight of our own words and the impact they have on others. It encourages us to be more mindful of the ways in which we communicate and to appreciate the delicate balance between silence and sound. Kim's journey becomes a microcosm of the human experience. We all, in our own ways, grapple with the limitations of language. We've all experienced the frustration of not being able to articulate our thoughts and feelings. We've all felt the sting of miscommunication and the isolation of being misunderstood.